Hi, thanks for joining me. In this episode, I'm going to show you Mac basics, how to use your MacBook, how to find the Finder so that you can find all of the things that you need on your MacBook. So let me share my screen with you now. There we go. Okay, so right now you're looking at my desktop. Okay, so you can see that I have a few things here on my desktop, but today I want to show you the Finder. So if you go down to the dock, this is what's called your dock. It's usually, the default is for it to be listed down at the bottom. And this is your Finder. It's always the first one. It's a little blue and white face. So I'm going to click on that and it'll open up in a window. This is going to show you all of the files and all of the applications and programs that are on your computer. But it does a little bit more than that. So I want to show you that in any window, this is Mac, across all Macs, you in all the files, so that's going to be everything on my computer. You'll also see things like iCloud Drive, AirDrop listed. We're not going to go over those today in this particular video, but I do want to show you applications, the desktop documents and downloads, because I think those are the most frequent places that you need to go to find things on your MacBook. Right now we're looking at the applications folder. And this lists all of the programs on your computer that are installed on your MacBook. What I usually do is I choose to change the view because this icon view is a little bit cumbersome for me sometimes to scroll through because I have a lot of different programs on my computer. So what I'd like to do is usually I look at all of my files instead of this icon view, which is why this is selected. I go to the list view, and the list view shows you the icon as well as the name. So that just seems to be easier for me. You also have the ability to click on this and it's going to show you, this is a nice side-by-side because if it's something like a folder, it's going to show you here what's inside the folder, and each time there's another layer of the folder, it's going to drag out to the right in a new column. And if you see, if I click on this, there's nothing contained in this. This is not a folder, so it's not going to break up into the separate columns. However, if I scroll down and click on Microsoft Office, that is a folder. So I'm going to have additional items here. These are also folders. That arrow is going to indicate that if you click on it, more will pop up. The next thing I'm going to show you is your desktop. The desktop here is going to show you anything that's on your desktop. I think it's a really great idea to keep this as clean as possible so you don't get overwhelmed. And it's very easy to just take things that you need to sort and you just click on it, drag. Once you hover over and highlight, drop it right in, and you have you've moved all of your documents and kind of clean them up. Your documents area here is going to be where you should keep most of your documents, most of your files, things that you want to save. It could be Word, Excel, PowerPoint, a PDF, pretty much anything. Even Smartboard, notebook files can all be stored here, and try to keep them as organized as you can. It's just a helpful tip to make folders, because then this way you have an easy place to find everything. If I wanted to create a new folder here in my documents, all I have to do is look up at the top. It says Finder here, and I just go to File, New Folder. It's going to give me an untitled folder. It's already highlighted, so I just have to give it a new name, and I'll call it Backup, and that's it. Now I can simply take things from my document list and place them into the folder. Okay, and then your downloads. Anything that you download from the internet or from an email is going to be listed in your downloads folder. So this is just something that is going to get cluttered after a while. I try to advise you to take whatever you can and pull them into your documents and just organize them in that way so that your downloads don't get too cluttered. And if you find that you have too many things here in your download folder, all you have to do is highlight, and you can just take it and drag it right into over your trash and get rid of it if you want to. And I'll show you that in another episode. So that's what I wanted to show you today. So I'm just going to recap very quickly. Close this out, go down to, again, to my dock, click on the Finder, and again, what we're focusing on here are applications, the desktop, documents, and downloads. Those are the 4 main areas where you're going to find what you need. Applications, all of your programs, everything you need, your internet browsers, your iMovie, Microsoft Office suite, all of that. Desktop is going to show you anything that is located in this area here on your desktop, and your documents are going to be where you store the things that you would like to save. Downloads are going to show you exactly what you've downloaded from your email or from the web. And again, make sure that you remember in any of these 4 areas that we're looking in, you can manipulate the view so that you're looking at it in the way that is most comfortable to you. If you prefer icons, you would choose this. If you want a list view, you would choose this second one. It does look like a list. And you can sort and modify things in that way. I'm going to show you how to sort and modify in the next episode. And then there's this view that's going to give you the columns. And finally, the last view just shows you a picture of things as you move over them. So it gives you the list, the icon, the date that it was modified, the size, and it also gives you a tiny little preview. And that is my quick recap on the Finder. I will have more helpful MacBook basics for you coming up soon. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.